Let's see here. Head Elf, Bob. It's Santa Claus. How are we as far as the on schedule? Because we got 15 weeks before Christmas. And I just got back from Jadestown. I had a wonderful time at the Christmas festival in Jadestown. And now I'm back at the headquarters at the North Pole. And I wanted to know how things were going when I wasn't here for a couple of weeks. That's good, that's good. Tell Mrs. Claus that I'm back, but I'm at the headquarters for a while, tell her. And tell her that I'll be back. Tell her that I'll be back at Santa's house in 5 hours from now. I got some work to do. I got to make sure that everybody's doing their job and keep the cycle going, keep the presents going, because even though Christmas is not about the Christmas presents, we still like to give Christmas presents anyway to the ones that deserves a present. And how many letters did we get when I was gone? Oh good, oh good. 6 million letters. You got 15 weeks to get those orders ready. And you went through all the letters. And they're all on the good list. Very good, very good. I gotta remind Jack Frost that he made a promise to me that he was gonna make it snow for Christmas. Not just at the North Pole, all around the world. Because I told Jack Frost that I cannot power my sleigh without snow. My head elf, Bob. And you know I can't. So, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm back now. And we got to keep the schedule going. Because we got, and I reminded everybody that Pastor Jade is right. That Christmas is all about spending time with friends and family. And honor Jesus' birthday. And I also told Pastor Jade that he's absolutely right. That you always gotta worship and honor God and Jesus, not the devil. Because the devil has always been on my naughty list. Every year he tries to get on my good list, and I always tell him that he cannot get on my nice list because all the evil things he's doing. But that's besides the point. Christmas is all about cheer, spreading the joy and love and happiness, and watching the magic of the snow falling down, and having fun building snowmen. I remember years ago, really years ago, when I first became Santa Claus, years ago, and I mean years ago, I remember lots of little children loved to go outside. They had fun every year around Christmas time. They had snowball fights, they had snow angels, they had snow events, like they went sledding down hills. They had lots of fun with the snow. They built snowmen. They still do that in somewhat. And every year, like if you go through the park, they have the Christmas lights. Even if you go by towns, they got the Christmas lights. They even have underground Christmas lights too. I find that really cool and fascinating. So there's a lot of people that enjoy Christmas still. And some things doesn't change as far as the Christmas. But Pastor Jade wanted me to remind his people and in Jadestown that Christmas is all about spending time with friends and family and spreading the Christmas cheer to one another. It's not all about the Christmas presents, which I told Pastor Jade that's really, really true. But we still like to give out gifts to people that have been good all year round. And you're my head elf for so many years, head elf Bob. And you keep track of the good and naughty book. And you keep track of the naughty ones and the good ones. And according to you, there's more good than naughty, which that's good. I just wanted to give you a call and tell you that keep the things going and keep things on schedule. I'm going to call Jack Frost and remind him that we have to have snow because I can't get my sleigh. And tell the other elves that's in charge of my reindeer to quit feeding them chocolate. They're getting fat. We cannot have my reindeer fat. And according to the vet told me before I left for Jadestown, the vet told me that none of my reindeer can eat chocolate anymore. So tell my elves that are in charge of my reindeer, feed them carrots, fruits and vegetables, something healthy. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, tell Mrs. Claus that I'll be home tonight at 6. I just got a lot of catching up to do since I went to the vet. She wasn't feeling good. That's why she didn't go with me. And plus, we decided that someone needed to help you with the North Pole and the Christmas schedule. So she stayed back and I went. And it was a blast. It was lots of fun. He put on his, do you remember those big events that he used to put on? He brought them back. And it was amazing. So I got to make a phone call to Jack Frost. Oh, by the way, there was one naughty that I want you to add to the naughty word. Jade Price isn't just the pastor of Jadestown. He's also a principal at Jade's school in Jadestown. And Jade Price was telling me that before I came to Jadestown, he had a student that was refusing to do his work. And in Brittany's class, yes, in Brittany's class. It's Dusty Sachs. Put Dusty Sachs on the naughty. But the rest of the kids that's in Brittany's class are on the nice list. And I hope Dusty can do better next year so he doesn't have to be on naughty. But That seems fair for all the things that he was doing. Yes, yes, I'm gonna call Jack Frost and remind him. Thanks. Jack Frost, it's Santa Claus. I'm just reminding you that you promised me by Christmas that we're gonna have snow at the North Pole. And not just at the North Pole, you promised me that we're gonna have snow all around the world. So I hope you can keep your promise. And tell your brother that likes to heat things up that we're not having a summer Christmas. Do you understand? Because I cannot get my sleigh off the ground if it's hot. You know what I'm saying? And tell your mother that I have something really nice for her for Christmas, like I always do. And just remember, you promised me snow for Christmas. So just remember that. And stuff like that. So I gotta take another phone call. It's the teacher Brittany from Jade's school. I told her to give me a call if there was any updates on some students, because she's got a lot of students now in her class, and I told her to give me an update on how they're behaving. So I gotta talk to Brittany for a while. I just wanted to call and remind you that you are definitely going to make it snow so I can get my sleigh off the ground. Thanks. Hi Brittany, it's Santa. I was just talking to Jack Frost quick. I'm sorry about that. What's up? I just got back to the North Pole 30 minutes ago, and I've been on the phone ever since I've been back to the North Pole. What? There's been 6 extra bad students in your class. Well, I'll put the 6 extra students on the naughty list, and hopefully they can do better next time. And just remember that you are always on my nice list, Brittany. Just remember that. You are always a sweet little girl. And I told you a long time ago, before you were a teacher at Jade's school, that I had high faith in you of being a teacher. Because I remember when I first started coming to the events that Jade put on, you were kind of nervous of going to college and becoming a teacher. And I always told you that there's nothing to be afraid. And then once you start going to college and then graduate, and then one of the Christmas events that we had, the real big ones, you told me that I was right. There was nothing to be afraid of. But I'll make sure I leave something special in your Christmas stockings this year, for Christmas this year, like I always do on every year, because you have always been on my nice list. You have not been on my naughty list. Even your brother hasn't been on the naughty. Tell your brother that lives with you that he'll get something nice for Christmas this year. And I gotta take a call. It's Jade. I gotta talk to him. Just remember, I gotta talk to him. Alright. Just remember, I'll be there in 15 weeks and I'll deliver your Christmas present. And I hope you like it, like you always do. because you always write me a letter stating that you like the gifts that I bring you each year. So I hope you like this one this year. I gotta talk to Jade. Pastor Jade. Alright, bye-bye. Alright, Pastor Jade, I was just talking to one of your teachers, Brittany. What's up? You need me to come back right after Christmas. Yeah, I remember that I used to come back after Christmas and I helped you out with a few things. I can come back after Christmas and I can help you out with a few things. I guess I could be a pastor again for a while. I don't mind that. I've been a pastor my lifetime too. I guess I can do that. I can let Mrs. Claus know that after Christmas that I'm not going to be at the North Pole for a while because I'm going to be in Jadestown at your church doing some stuff. But I'll tell her that I'll keep in touch with her each night when we get done working on the church sessions each day, so she doesn't get worried. Because she's going to have to stay back and run the North Pole like she did before. And she asked me if I was going to ever go back doing that, and I didn't have an answer because I had to discuss it with you. But I'm glad that you brought it to my attention. I'm gonna call Mrs. Claus right now and give her a heads up and let her know that I'm back at the North Pole. Alright, thanks. Bye-bye. Hi, Mrs. Claus. Hi, honey. It's me. I'm just at the workshop. I got a phone call from Pastor Jade, and remember the other day before I left for Jadestown that you asked me if I was ever going to be a pastor of Jade's church again, like I did many years ago? And I said, well, I didn't have an answer for you because I had to wait until I talk it over with him. Well, he just called me right after I talked to one of his teachers. Yes, Brittany. Yes, Brittany. Yes, she's a sweet young girl. She's an amazing young woman, isn't she? I told her that she was always on the nice list, along with her brother. Well, like I was saying, Pastor Jade just called and said that he would like me to be a pastor again for a while. So you're going to have to run things for a while after Christmas while I be a pastor. I wanted to bring that to your attention so you could put that in your schedule. And you don't mind that. So, and we got some extra naughty people on the naughty list this year. It's not just Dusty. It's the 6 new ones. And stuff like that. So, well, that's just the way it goes. Hopefully they can do better, then they get themselves off the naughty and they get themselves back on the nice. But the only one that's not ever going to go on the nice is the devil. And I'm sure Bob already told you that I was back and I was going to be back in a little bit later because I got some work. Yeah, he's usually good at telling you that I'm back when I go places. It was a lot of fun. How you feeling? Are you feeling any better? Because I know that before I left you had a little cold. What did the doctor say? Oh, good. It was just a 3-day cold. Okay, I'm glad that you're back to normal. Put supper out on the table. I'll be home in a little bit and have supper with you, and then we can hit the bed. because in 15 weeks I gotta deliver the presents, and then after I deliver the presents, I gotta take just me and Rudolph to Jadestown, and I'm gonna call you each night on the computer to let you know how things are going. And I'm not sure how long he's gonna have me be a pastor, because usually when he has me for a pastor duties, he usually has me for 2 to 3 months, which that's okay because you and I can keep in touch. Yeah. As long as I be back before December 24th to deliver the presents, which I'll be back way before then, you know that. But I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna finish up work here at the workshop, and I'll be waiting to have dinner with you, and then we can hit the sack. All right. Bye-bye. Well, at least we got more good people on the good list.